Lira barely had time to grab her blaster before the first Wookiee reached the Spectre's whisper. The towering warrior let out a deep growl, one hand resting on the enormous vibro axe. Kiro, still watching with wide-eyed wonder, tugged at Lira's sleeve. "Blue lady, why do they look angry?" Lira forced a smile while muttering, "Because we probably just landed in their backyard without an invitation." The Wookiee at the front stepped forward, his thick fur rustling as he crossed his arms over his broad chest. He growled something in Shiri Wook, long and guttural. Lira sighed. Of course she didn't speak Wookiee. Hi," she said, holding up her hands. "Listen, big guy, we didn't mean to intrude. Just needed a place to land for repairs." The Wookiee huffed and gestured to the others. More growls followed. Lira was fairly certain the phrase trespassers was involved. Kiro, however, lit up. "Oh, he said their chieftain wants to speak with us." Lira blinked. "Wait, you speak Wookiee?" Kiro grinned. "No, but I understand it." Lira groaned. "Of course you do." She turned back to the Wookiees. "Okay, we'll go, but if this ends with me on a spit over a fire, I'm blaming Quill." Meanwhile, deeper in the jungle, Soren and Quill were making their way toward the nearest settlement. At least, Soren was. Quill was still caught up in the whole freezing time thing. "So, was that a Jedi trick? Or are you some extra special kind of Jedi?" Quill asked, stepping over a thick root. Soren sighed. "It's complicated." "That's not an answer." "It wasn't supposed to be," Quill smirked. "You Jedi, always so vague. Just once I'd like a straight answer." Soren ignored him and kept moving, but suddenly a strange sensation gripped his mind. The Force rippled, warning him. Something was watching them. He stopped. "We're not alone." Quill, blissfully unaware, scoffed. "Yeah, no criffing kidding. This is a jungle, Soren. There are animals everywhere." Soren shook his head. Not animals. He slowly unclipped his lightsaber from his belt, letting his senses stretch out, seeking the disturbance. A low clicking sound echoed from the trees. Quill tensed. Okay, that's new." A shadow moved above them, fast. Then another. Soren's heart sank. He knew what they were dealing with. "Stay close," he muttered. Quill gulped. "Do I even want to know what's about to try and kill us?" Soren exhaled. "Trandoshan hunters." Quill's face paled. "Oh, fantastic." Back at the Spectre's whisper, Lira and Kiro were being escorted not gently by their Wookiee hosts. They were led up a massive wooden bridge that spiraled into the towering trees of Kashyyyk. The view was breathtaking, but Lira was too busy not getting shoved off the edge to appreciate it. Finally, they arrived at an enormous wooden hall. The chieftain sat on an ornate throne, his fur streaked with silver, eyes keen and calculating. He rumbled something deep. Kiro piped up. "He says we've trespassed on sacred ground and that they don't trust outsiders." Lira exhaled. "Tell him we mean no harm. We just need a ship part and we'll be out of their fur." Kiro translated, and after a long silence, the chieftain growled a reply. Kiro turned to Lira. He says, "We can earn the part." Lira frowned. "How?" Kiro hesitated. "By dealing with the Trandoshan slavers hunting in their territory." Lira groaned. "Oh, great. That's all easy." Kiro smiled. "He says if we succeed, they'll help us. But if we fail, well," Lira sighed. Yeah, let me guess. No ship part, and probably a one-way trip off a really tall tree." Kiro nodded. "Pretty much." Lira rubbed her temples. "We need to find Soren, now." The chieftain let out a final growl and Kiro translated. "They're already hunting him." Lira's stomach twisted. Oh, poodoo. Deep in the jungle, a red targeting laser flickered across Soren's chest. A low voice crackled over a hidden comlink. "Jedi confirmed. Moving in." Soren ignited his lightsaber. Quill, peeking from behind him, muttered, "Yeah, I hate this planet."